In this video, we are going to prove that the Peterson graph is not Hamiltonian. So this is how a Peterson graph looks. So here we can say that the Peterson graph, the number of vertices. So for this Peterson graph, number of vertices is equal to 10. Okay, so 1 to 5 plus 1, 10. And if you count the number of edges, okay, I think the number of edges is 15. Okay, so you can count that here. And again we can see that this graph is a 3 regular graph. If you look into the degree of each vertex, is 3. Okay, so it is a 3 regular graph. Okay, and there is one important fact related to a Peterson graph. So anyway, I won't prove this here. Okay, if you look into this graph, you can see that the Peterson graph it has no cycles on less than or equal to 4 vertices. Okay, so this particular graph, it has only cycles of length 5, 6, etc. It do not have a triangle or a cycle on C4. So okay, that means the Peterson graph has no C3 or C4. It could have C5, C6, C7, etc. Okay. So yeah, we will use this fact to show that the Peterson graph is not Hamiltonian. Okay. So the proof is going to the proof is by contradiction. So assume that the Peterson graph is Hamiltonian, and we arrive at a contradiction. Okay, so the proof is by contradiction. Okay, so assume that the Peterson graph is Hamiltonian. Okay, so we assume that Peterson graph is Hamiltonian, then there is a Hamilton cycle. Okay, and suppose that C is a Hamilton cycle. Okay, so let me call this Peterson graph, okay, say G. So let me call this graph G. Okay, suppose C is a Hamiltonian cycle in our Peterson graph G. Okay, now we can see that here the number of vertices is 10, and if C is a Hamilton cycle, then okay, this cycle, okay, it will be C10. Okay, since the Hamilton cycle, it touches all the vertices in the graph, so it will be C7. Okay. So okay, that says it consists of, okay, so if you assume that the Peterson graph is Hamiltonian, okay, then we can say that the Peterson graph it consists of the 10 cycle. Okay, it consists of the 10 cycle, that is C10. Okay, so we assume something like this: Peterson graph is Hamiltonian. Since it is Hamiltonian, there is a Hamilton cycle, and since the number of vertices is 10, then that says the Peterson graph, it consists of C10. okay, and let that cycle be like say v1, v2, v10 and back to v1. Okay, so pictorially it can be represented like this. Okay, that cycle in the Peterson graph. So this is not a Peterson graph, it's a cycle in the Peterson graph, assuming that the Peterson graph is Hamiltonian. Okay, so here we can see that we are left with 5 more edges, right? So here if you can look into this C10, the number of vertices equal to 10 and the number of edges is 15, and here this cycle, okay, C10, the number of edges is also 10, right? Okay, and in order to make this as a Peterson graph, we need to add 5 more edges, right? Because the Peterson graph, it has 15 edges. Okay, so let's see what is going to happen if we add those 5 more edges. Okay, and suppose that we are going to add those 5 edges connecting to opposite vertices. Okay, something like say v10 is connected to v5. Okay, so we need to add 5 more edges. Okay, and v1 to v6 and v7 to v7 to v2, v8 to v3, and say 1 2 3 4 and the 5th one. Okay, so let's look into this modified cycle. So we added those remaining 5 edges, and here we can see that, okay, if you look into this graph, okay, it violates the property of the Peterson graph. Okay, so here we can see that if this is a situation, then we have a 4 cycle here, right? A 1 4 cycle, and okay, in any Peterson graph it has no cycles of length less than or equal to 4. Okay, it doesn't have C3 or C4. Okay, so if this is the case, okay, if we have edges between 2 opposite vertices, okay, then we can see that that graph we have a C4. So this is not a Peterson graph. Okay, not only this one, we can see many such C4s here. Okay, another cycle would be this one. Okay. Okay, so let me write what I said. Okay, so this kind of situation is not possible. Okay, so let's call these kind of edges chord edges. Okay, so that says the Peterson graph consists of a 10 cycle, and not only this one, we need to add more edges together with those 5 chord. So here this chord means, okay, it's an edge that connects 2 non-adjacent vertices in this graph. Okay, so this is the chord, this is another chord, okay, and this is another chord, and so forth. So if you have a graph and if you add an edge between 2 non-adjacent vertices, then we get a chord edge. Okay, so a Peterson graph, it consists of a 10 cycle. If this is the case, so Hamiltonian, okay, together with 5 chord edges, okay, that connects those vertices. Okay, not already adjacent in C10. Okay, so here again we can say that if you do something like this, if you add those remaining 5 edges connecting opposite vertices, okay, in that case we will see that graph, the resultant graph, will have these 4 cycles. Okay, and Peterson graph do not have those 4 cycles. So this kind of situation, it cannot happen. Okay, so let me write down what I said. If each chord joins vertices opposite on C, that opposite on C10, then there exists a 4 cycle. Okay, one such 4 cycle is something like this. And if that's the case, then we get a contradiction, because a Peterson graph doesn't have 4 cycles. So we can get rid of this kind of situation. Okay, so let's see whether this kind of we can add those remaining 5 edges in a different way or not. Okay, so let's look into this one. So here we can see that it is not possible to add an edge between this V10, V2, and also between this V10 and V7, because if you add this edge, we have this triangle. So that is not allowed in the Peterson graph. Because similarly, you can see that if you add V10, an edge between V10 and V3, or maybe V10 and V6, then we can see that there is a 4 cycle here. And here again we can have 4 cycle here. So that says it is not possible to add these edges into C10 to get a Peterson graph. Okay, so we can avoid this kind of situation. So that says we can add an edge between this V10 or maybe V1 and V5. Between V1 V3 is not allowed. V1 V, so we can add an edge between these two, or maybe V1 and V6. Okay, so that says here the distance is 1 2 3 4 5, less than 5. So let me write down what I said. So that says we can add these kind of edges, and let's see what is going to happen. Before that, let me write down what I did here. So here we can see that there is a chord that joins vertices at distance less than 5. So one such chord will be something like this. Similarly, we could have something like, say, between V10 and V4, or maybe V9 and V3, etc. So there is a chord that joins vertices at distance less than 5, and these vertices must be at a distance 1 2 3 4, less than 5, and these vertices must be at a distance 4 in C10. So the vertices that satisfy that criterion is this one, V1 V5. They are at a distance of 4, or maybe V10 V4. So 1 2 3 4, or V9 V3 1 2 3 4, etc., etc. So without loss of generality, let's take this edge and see what is going to happen. Say this edge V1 V5 is an edge in our Peterson graph. So if this is an edge, now we can see that in this case we have this situation, right? In the Peterson graph, every vertex has degree 3, right? So here we are done with this V1 and V5. Okay, and say let's look into this adjacent vertex V6 and see what is going to happen. So we can see that V6 it cannot be connected to V4, right? So okay, this is not allowed. Okay, if you join V6 and V4 with an edge, we have this triangle, right? Okay, so that is not possible, and it is not possible to add this edge. Okay, so in that case we have a 4 cycle, so that is not in a Peterson graph, so that is not allowed. So V6 it cannot be connected to V4 or V3, and similarly you can also see that V6 it cannot be connected to V8. If that's the case, then we have this triangle, and similarly okay, it is not possible to connect to V9. Okay, so if that's the case, then we have this 4 cycle. Okay, so we are not allowed to add an edge between V6 and V8, okay, V6 and V9, okay, and V6 and V4, and V6 and V3. Okay, and again we can see that okay, it is not possible to add an edge between V6 and V4. So if we do something like that, we have this triangle. Okay, so that says that edge is also not possible. So only 2 possibilities are these two. Either we can add an edge to V10 or V2. Okay, and here V6 now has only degree 2. So in a Peterson graph, every vertex has degree 3. It's a 3 regular graph. Okay, suppose that we add an edge between V6 and V10. Okay, if we add an edge between V6 and V10, so immediately we can see that there is a 4 cycle. Okay, so a 4 cycle is not there in a Peterson graph, so it is not possible to add this edge. Okay, and let's see the other case. So here the other only possibility is that we can add this edge, right? So if we add this edge, again we can see that we have this 4 cycle. Okay, so it is not possible to get rid of this 4 cycle. Okay, and that says okay, we cannot build a Peterson graph out of our C type. Okay, and that's a contradiction. So we get a contradiction, and that says our assumption was wrong. We assume something like Peterson graph is Hamiltonian, and that says Peterson graph is non-Hamiltonian. Okay, so let me write down what I said. Okay, so now we consider this V6. Okay, it cannot be incident with any chord edge without making a cycle of length less than or equal to 4, right? So if you add any to these two, okay, you will have a length of 4. Okay, if you add an edge between this V6 and V4, we have a C3. Okay, similarly V6, V3, we have C4. Okay, now V6 it cannot be incident okay with any chord any chord edge without making a cycle of length less than or equal to 4. Okay, and we know Peterson graph do not have a cycle less than or equal to 4. Okay, so we get a contradiction, and that says our assumption was wrong. So we arrived at the contradiction because of this assumption, right? Okay, we assume that Peterson graph is Hamiltonian, and that says okay, our assumption is wrong, and the Peterson graph is non-Hamiltonian. Okay, so that's a proof for showing that the Peterson graph is not Hamiltonian.